HIRO RYU. I love you guys. Papa loves you. Here is a 10-minute French class for you guys. I hope you guys are taking math seriously too. Math. These are our math cards that we used. 11 minus 3 equals 8. Anyways, let's get to our French class. We have our learning tools right here. Memorization is such an important part to learning any language. Let's learn this one. Père, father. Mon père me donne un gros câlin. My father gives me a big hug. An important part to learning any language is you have to work on the pronunciation and you have to work on really the voice, and you have to put effort when you learn a new language. You see, think about the language that you grew up to. Me, English. I'm talking English. I'm not putting a lot of effort when I talk English. I'm speaking freely. I'm just saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You know, I'm just talking on the whim. But when you learn another language, you have to put a lot of effort in your voice, and you have to pay attention to your vocal cords. You have to pay attention to the effort that you put when you're talking. So take father, père. This is French, right? Mon père me donne un gros câlin. My father gives me a big hug. Au revoir, goodbye in French. Au revoir, goodbye. We're just using these French cards that you can pick up anywhere online. We have a lot of them. Very good way to learn French. Okay. Why? Why is pourquoi? 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 Je ne sais pas pourquoi j'ai peur. I don't know why I'm afraid. Je ne sais pas pourquoi j'ai peur. I don't know why I'm afraid. French is such a good language to learn. It's a very popular language in the world. It's not going anywhere. People will always be speaking French. There are certain languages in the world that become extinct. And if you learn a language that becomes extinct, that is not good. That's like learning an operating software on a computer that no one uses anymore. But learning in of itself is very good for the brain. So this is a really good quote that has stayed with me throughout the years that I've been studying. Reading to the brain is what running is to the body, right? If you're a good runner, you're going to have excellent health, right? A good body. Running to the body is what reading to the brain is. So you have to do brain exercises, and that's why I want HIRO and RYU to really work on their French. It's not just to speak French, but it's also to train their mind to exercise, brain exercise. And it's really cool. It's really cool that when HIRO and RYU and I go out, we get to speak French. It's like speaking code out here in California, because not a lot of people in Southern California speak French. So it's like we have our own language. And then when they do go to France or Montreal or Haiti or Ghana, they'll be able to speak the language over there. You run more quickly than I do. Tu cours plus vite que moi. You run more quickly than I do. Tu cours plus vite que moi. Than I do is que moi. Tomorrow. How do you say tomorrow in French? À demain. À demain. See you tomorrow. À demain. This is how you spell it. À demain. See you tomorrow. À demain. How do you say have a good weekend in French? How do you say have a good weekend in French? Bon weekend. Bon weekend. Oh, we're at the 5-minute marker. Bon weekend. Bon weekend. Okay. Maybe, perhaps. Maybe, perhaps. Peut-être que oui, peut-être que non. Maybe, perhaps. My name is ERNAN. Je m'appelle ERNAN. Je m'appelle ERNAN. My name is ERNAN. How do you say, what is your name? Comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles? What is your name? Comment tu t'appelles? All right, we have our math cards here. 4 plus 5 equals 9. All right, the next one is, how much do I owe you? So after the restaurant, after you eat at a restaurant, combien est-ce que je vous dois? How much do I owe you? Combien est-ce que je vous, that's you, je vous, you're literally saying in English, I, you, je vous dois. Je vous dois. That's the spelling right there. Look at it. Combien est-ce que je vous dois? Est-ce que tu connais? Do you know? Est-ce que tu connais? So, est-ce que tu connais Hernan? Do you know Hernan? Moi, je m'appelle Hernan. Est-ce que tu connais Hernan? Do you know Hernan? Est-ce que tu connais Hernan? Connaître, that is from the verb connaître. Connaître, right there, connaître. That is the spelling, okay? I have this awesome French book right here. It's a little dirty. 501 French verbs. Because you have to conjugate verbs, right? So let's pick a verb. Let's pick the verb 501 French verbs. Let's pick a simple one. Accept, okay? Like I accept. Je accept. Je accept. I accept. You accept. Tu accept. He accepts. Il accept. So this is I accept, you accept, he accepts. That's the conjugation of the verb accept, right? Accepte. Accepte. To accept. Right there, that's the spelling of it. Let's see, accept. Right, where's my hand? Right there. There's the conjugation of it. So, we accept. Nous acceptons. Nous acceptons. And then you have the formal, right? Like if you don't know someone in the business setting, vous acceptez, vous acceptez, and then they accept, ils acceptent. This is a great book. You got to memorize these verbs in French. The conjugation of verbs is very important. All right, it's a little tricky though. Then this is a book I've been reading to my kids. La première fois que je suis né. The first time I was born. The first time I was born. I bought this book and there was an inscription here because it was obviously a present. So let's read it. Bon anniversaire, ma cousine. Happy birthday, my cousin. Ce livre parce que je suis persuadé de que nous naissons plusieurs fois dans une vie. Merci d'être si loin pour finalement être plus proche. Je t'embrasse, Claire. This book parce que je suis persuadé que nous naissons plusieurs fois. Woo. I gotta look up this translation. Okay. La première fois que j'ai ouvert les yeux, je les fermé aussitôt. The first time I opened my eyes, I also closed them. J'ai pleuré. I cried. This is the passé composé. I cried. J'ai pleuré. Des mains m'ont soulève dans le ciel et m'ont posé entre des montagnes de lait. Des mains m'ont soulève dans le ciel. I put my hands in the sky and put them in two mountains. J'arrête de pleurer. Des mains m'ont soulève dans le ciel, and they found them, and I put the posé d'entre montagnes de lait. J'arrête de pleurer, and I stopped crying. J'arrêtais de pleurer, and I stopped crying. J'ai ouvert les yeux pour la deuxième fois de ma vie, and I opened my eyes for the second time in my life. J'ai vu la lumière la plus douce du monde, and I saw the light in the world. C'était les yeux de maman, and it was the eyes of my mom. Wow, this is a very good book. This is one of my favorite books. I've been reading this to my kids. Anyways, pour apprendre le français, tu dois parler en français. To learn French, you have to speak French. Pour apprendre le français, tu dois parler en français. To learn French, you have to talk French. Au revoir, moi je m'appelle Hernan. C'est notre classe de français. My name is Ernan. This is our class in French. I love you, Hiro and Ryu.